The thumbnail does not deceive you. My cat did indeed delete my hardcore world. But how exactly did this happen? Well, let's get a little background. This is my cat. His name is White Boy. Listen, the shelter I adopted him from gave him a really dumb name, and I didn't know what to call him, so I gave him a temporary nickname of White Boy since he's white and the boy. Well, anyways, White Boy is the sweetest little chicken you will ever meet. He's soft and cuddly, but there's one issue. White Boy is by far the least intelligent being I have ever crossed paths with while on this planet. If you could run an IQ test for cats, he would come up with an IQ of a doormat. If you put White Boy and a potato in a classroom and ask them to solve 1 + 1, the astronomical odds of the potato mutating and growing arms and writing the correct answer is much more likely to happen than White Boy ever figuring it out. In fact, White Boy actually eats homework. He's taken bites out of a few of my college assignments before, and it's not fun to have to explain what happened. Besides homework, White Boy also likes to indulge himself in eating plastic bags, wrappers, pencils, Gorilla Glue bottles, and most of all, wires. Because of his love of wires, he's often around my computer while I'm working. He doesn't necessarily bite the wires all the time, but he just loves to play with them and stare at them. I don't know, there's not many thoughts going on in his head. Although, so far since I've gotten him, about 2 years ago, he's chewed through one $800 4K curved monitor, 2 keyboard wires, and a mouse. I should mention here that White Boy doesn't really chew wires anymore, thankfully, because I was a little worried that he was gonna electrocute himself or something, so the problem is all okay now. You think this is where my hardcore world comes into play, but it's not. So what happened was I just finished my 1000 days of hardcore Minecraft video, which was over 5.5 hours of footage, and that took a long time to do. So once I finished that, I was working on my next hardcore video. While I record videos, White Boy loves to join me. He usually sleeps on my feet, or he likes to sleep on top of the computer. That's his favorite spot. When he sleeps on top of the computer, it's a bit of an issue because whenever he gets up, he has to step directly on the power button just to be annoying. This happens frequently when I'm editing, and I end up losing progress on my current video. But it's never happened to me while I was recording. Well, on this day, White Boy decided he'd slept enough after sleeping the entire day. He stands up, stretches his back, and looks me dead in the eye as he steps on the power button. I restart my computer, try to open my hardcore world, and this is what I see. Also, this footage is sped up 400 times. Yep, that's right. When this little boy stepped on my power button, it corrupted my world. I don't like tons of files on my computer, and I try to stay digitally organized, so I only keep 1 or 2 backups at a time. One of the backups was also corrupted, and the backup that wasn't corrupted was from about a month and a half prior, which took place before some of my longest videos. One video of making every type of beacon, which took well over 20 hours to finish, as well as a video where I mined 10,000 ores, which took about the same amount of time, plus many other videos in between. I tried every solution there was out there to get this hardcore world back, and none worked. After talking with a lot of people on Twitter and Instagram, it seems like this is a fairly common problem with 1.19, so just keep a lookout if you have a weird thing happening in your computer or your world. It could get corrupted. Please make frequent backups. There's actually a mod out there to help with this, and I'll link it down below. But just in case, I'm taking no chances going forward, and every time I play in any of my Minecraft worlds, I'm going to make a backup and save them until this issue gets resolved. So, going forward, what's the plan? Obviously, I'm not going to continue this hardcore world because there's been so many videos done in between, and so much footage, and so many things have happened that have taken tens and tens of hours, and I don't feel like doing it again all off camera just so I can get another video done in the future. I think the best step is to take a step back for a tiny bit of time and then eventually re-enter hardcore, hopefully sometime soon, because I'm still enjoying hardcore. I'm still in the hardcore mode, and I like taking on all these big, crazy build projects and seeing what I can do in hardcore. Besides that, I also have a better Minecraft series on my channel. It's not really performing that well, so I'm not sure if I'll continue it or not, but we'll see, depends on what people want. In the time being, I might do some more tutorial videos, might work on some shorts, but hopefully hardcore will make a return sometime soon. If there's anything specific that you guys want to see me do though, let me know down in the comments below. Now listen, I should say at the end of the video, I love White Boy. He's my favorite. Well, I have 2 cats. They're equally favorites, but I love him. I just make fun of him for being dumb a lot because he is, truthfully, the dumbest creature I've ever met. Nothing against him. He doesn't have a lot going on in there. My other cat, Spooky, is really intelligent, and so it's really funny to watch them interact. So, he's good. I take good care of him. He's just, he's not the smartest cat. And going forward, I'm gonna see if I can maybe get him to not sleep on top of my computer while I'm working. Although it's hard to tell him to move because he's just so cute.